Is Kanye and Ty Dolla Sign's new album, Ye and Dollar Sign, dropping tomorrow on December 1st? Today, we're going to take a look at why we thought this and what is now speaking against it, aside from other Kanye news, which we're going to start off first. So let's move straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and it recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So before we take a look at if this thing is coming out tomorrow and what is honestly speaking against it, but why we thought that, we got to take a look at a couple of Kanye news over the past 2 days ever since the last video, like I always do. So let's take a look at this. So first of all, we had more pictures from Ye and Bianca in Dubai. We know that they're still there. That's their station right now for finishing this album. They attended some parties together, but nothing really special. Also, we've gotten these really cool new pictures, and you know, you might have seen those go around where Kanye looks like a Jedi Master. So I think those will definitely, you know, probably make for some promo for this thing. Also, we've gotten a text message from Kanye that got leaked, and this was pretty interesting because in there, now let me know who can confirm this, where this is from, but it read, "Surreal, the age of Aquarius is upon us. The rebels, extremely unique. Inspiration is our energy. The Capricorn age drove people towards materialism and perfectionism. Instagram is over with. Instagram was always rigid and always monetized. Yeezy free." Now, I don't know what exactly he means by a lot of these things in here. He's talking about the Capricorn age and now the age of Aquarius. I saw some people already interpret some stuff into this, referring to some biblical theme of the age of Aquarius where the people are rising up or something. Let me know what you think Kanye means by this, but at least this is what we had so far as any official word from Kanye, because we don't have any announcement from him, no interview, nothing, just this text message. Now, let's just see where this takes us. Now, let's talk about this release date. The reason why we thought this was going to be dropping on December 1st was, after a lot of announcements. We had a release party scheduled for November 3rd that never came. So aside from all of that, aside from us knowing that it will be dropping very soon, I recently talked to the guy that uploaded his own beats to the Ye and Dollar Sign Spotify page. That was my last video, talking to the quote-unquote hacker, and I talked to him a little bit more, and he sent me a screenshot that he said I wasn't allowed to show y'all, but on there we could tell that there was a release date for this thing to be on December 1st. Now, this was through the back end of the Spotify for Artists, which he had access to, so this was pretty, it seems legit. Obviously, it's just a screenshot. It could be fake, but you know, he also said, and this was what I went into in the other video, this was just a placeholder. This December 1st date was likely a placeholder all along, even though it was right there in the Spotify for Artists. But even the guy himself, who wanted to cause some attention, cause some a little bit of mayhem in the Kanye community, even he himself didn't make this real big, like, oh my god, it's dropping December 1st. He told me that it was probably a placeholder. We can't forget though that he posted that one text message that read Ye and Dollar Sign December 1st, which got a lot of people talking, but this would be tomorrow. And just judging from the fact that we don't have a bunch of other stuff around this, no announcement or nothing, it seems unlikely, but there's more to this. Now, just to address the situation on the Ye and Dollar Sign Spotify page, just quickly, again, I know by now probably more cool beats are out, the finale or something I saw him promote on Instagram. So if you want to go check out those cool beats, go do that. But also yesterday, and I just checked it, it's not on the Spotify page anymore, but yesterday I took a screenshot of the popular songs, and we have the two versions of Vultures, and then we have Wanna Make It Out Too and Easy to Love. So it seems like people are abusing this even more. It's not just the guy that I talked to, but more people had been uploading their fan songs, their songs that they wanted to troll with, to the Ye and Dollar Sign Spotify page. I think now they cleaned it up. Maybe now they're really getting after it, and Spotify is not allowing that anymore. Maybe they, double down on the security behind this. but a lot more people abuse this, which is just kind of sad to see, because as I went over in the other video, a lot of times it starts out with a joke with your homies and then it just turns real big. But now let's actually take a look at what the guy that I talked to, the first hacker, quote unquote, actually talked about on his Instagram, that it was the main source from him about the release date. Because he posted a story the other day, I think this was about 2 days ago, right after I talked to him, where it said, Ye and Dolla Sign delayed from multiple factors beyond me. I will keep you all posted. New date not in Spotify for artists. So at this point in time, 2 days ago, he still had access to the Spotify for artists. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he does anymore. I think they now, doubled down on the security after also removing the songs from Spotify. But even he said that Ye and Dolla Sign is delayed, quote unquote, because before that it was December 1st. Now it's probably just not December 1st anymore, but I don't think it was December 1st all along. I think that was actually just a placeholder. Now, multiple factors beyond me probably just means that this wasn't the hacker's fault or just the fault from the people uploading their music to Spotify. But I could see how this might have factored into it, how that might have caused some delay. But I don't think it was December 1st all along, so I don't think it was even that serious. I think stuff like this happens when the new Spotify page is created, but to me, it just seemed like, why can't you kind of control this? Like, as a Kanye, as a Ty Dolla Sign, you got some connections to Spotify. Why not inform them about dropping this thing independently beforehand, so they know that your page is going to be set up once the first song is posted, and then they already have some security measures in place, and it's not just a complete anarchy like it was right here, where everybody could just post their song by calling themselves Ye and Dolla Sign, and the system mixing it up with the actual account from Kanye and Ty Dolla Sign. So he said that it is delayed, but he even told me, as I said privately, I mean, we went over this in the last video with the text messages, that it wasn't even the real release date, just a placeholder. So it's not even delayed. It's probably just the correct date that they have put in there now, but it's not visible in the Spotify for artists yet. Now, when is this thing gonna drop? I can still see this year. I think if it's a week from now or 2 weeks from now, even closer to Christmas, the week after, I could see this thing drop, to be completely honest with you. Up until the 22nd, so the next 3 Fridays, I could really see this thing drop, because there's just been so much hype, just over the course of this whole rollout. There's been so much material now, also with the new pictures, with the single, that I think we are going to have an imminent release date for this thing still this year. Make sure you stay subscribed not to miss out on all the Kanye news, because as you can tell, I'm always keeping up to date on everything. But until then, let's just not, go crazy about this. Let's not blame the people that uploaded their music for delaying it. Even if it did have some minimal impact, it's probably not that big. To be completely honest with you, completely frank, it's probably not that big, and the album wasn't going to be dropping on December 1st all along. It was just way too little info, way too many unfinished stuff that we heard up until this point, that it wasn't going to be dropping. If it is a surprise drop tomorrow, then I'm completely wrong. Then you all, justified in calling me, not a good predictor on this thing. But I don't think it's going to be dropping. I think the next 3 weeks, probably. Now, let me know what your thoughts are on this, because there's a pretty interesting situation, obviously, with all the stuff being posted, with us getting new info every day. But let me know when you think they're actually going to be dropping this album, and what do you expect from it. All your thoughts on this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.